You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZWLP Conroe and 106.1 KZCCLP Conroe and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is YPC, Young Professionals of Conroe, coming to you live Friday at noon on your favorite radio station, Lone Star Community Radio, 106.5 and 106.1, 104.5. That's right.
Damn.
FM.
You done messed up.
I don't always.
You know, we shouldn't have you do the introduction anymore for real. Cause
You've messed up before, too, my
how you
friend.
gonna say 106.1 and 106.5?
It's 106.1 and 104.5 FM. Let's not linger on that, son. How's your day?
My day would be better if you got it right. Because it's very important to get things right. You know,
What is right and what is wrong, my friend?
What is right is saying it correctly. And what is wrong is when you say it twice incorrectly.
Go ahead and tell. Do you want to tell everybody? You want to redo it?
Yes, let's do it. We're not going to redo it, but hey, what's going on, guys? Sign here with YPC. You might want to know why is it called YPC? The abbreviation stands for Young Professionals of Conroe. We started this podcast to to bring awareness to entrepreneurs. There's entrepreneurs everywhere nowadays, but to highlight them, especially the one in our city and surrounding area. Nowhere else, nowhere far like North Carolina, California. Here in our own backyard, we want to talk to them and ask them.
But if Bill Gates wants to come on and say, hey, man, I'd like to be on y'all show, you come on with your bad self.
But only if you pay us.
It's a fair point. Donations, we like those.
We like donations. So anyway, straight to the point. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Oh, actually, ask me how I'm doing first. So let me answer that.
You didn't answer it. Disrespectful.
Okay, so how are you doing, Taylor?
Answer my question. How are you doing?
I am exhausted. I'm tired. I'm frustrated.
Why are you frustrated?
I want to cry sometime.
That's okay. Let it out. Here, come here. Come here. Right here.
No,
It's all right.
Not on your nipples. But that right there is a part of life and a part of grinding. You know what I mean? You're gonna go through these. You're gonna go through this in life, especially when you are a young entrepreneur like myself, 27 years old. You go through these things. You know what I mean?
Add 10 years to his age.
Don't
Whatever
listen to
he
him.
said. It's about to be 11 years to that age. Just so y'all know, August 21st is this gentleman's birthday.
It's a battle. It's a battle against yourself. You know what I mean? But I know that I'm not by myself. And that's the most important thing people need to understand is that you don't make it anywhere in life by yourself, okay? People can say they're self-made, but the thing is somebody has helped you somehow get to the position where you're at today. So yes, I'm stressed, frustrated, you know what I mean? Trying to create more time, but at the end of the day, I have no excuse. Even though it's not all right, I'm still showing up. I'm still there. I'm still working. I'm still grinding. I'm still
You're not giving up.
grinding. Yeah, no. See, honestly, I don't like saying the word give up.
What about quitting?
I don't like to say quitting because I don't have it in my vocabulary. Those words are removed.
See, I don't like when people say, I don't have it in my vocabulary, because I know you know what it means. Technically, that means it's in your vocabulary. That's grammatically correct to say it the way that I said it, and it's grammatically wrong or incorrect.
99% of the people that's
I got
listening
my
right now
payback, ladies and
probably
gents.
know what I'm talking about. Okay, they know what I'm talking about. We don't say quit. We don't say give up because we're not going to use those words. We remove that.
We're not going to take those actions.
Shut your mouth.
The actions
not
of
about
giving
you.
up and quitting. I'm not trying to make it about me. You keep going.
No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm
No,
done.
you go. Spotlight's on you.
I'm done crying. I'm done crying.
No, it's okay.
Cry baby's done.
No.
Your turn. Your turn to cry.
What about what?
Your turn to cry.
Why?
Go ahead, man. Talk about your Murph challenge.
I'm not going to talk about my Murph challenge.
We want to know because you invited me to join you on this Murph challenge. So
No, you asked me how my day was going. So, I'm frustrated too, man. There's stress that goes on, and I mean, life is full of these ups and these downs, and it's a wild ride sometimes. And no matter how hard you try to be in control, there are always things that come in that try to take that control away from you. Now, I got to tell you something.
What do you got to tell me?
It's so easy to get wrapped up in that game of tug of war, that game of control tug of war, when someone comes in or something comes in and they try to yank on that cord and they try to pull you out of that control. The control is the control that you have over your life. And remember, no matter what obstacle surfaces, no matter how hard or how many things or how many people start tugging on that rope to pull you in a different direction or a different path, you're in control, whether that's of your stress. And yes, it's okay to get stressed. It's okay to get frustrated. I get stressed and frustrated all the time. I do cry. I cry when I watch movies. I cry when I get stressed sometimes, and that's okay. What matters is what my good friend here said, is that you keep going. You keep crawling. You keep inching your way forward, even if it's an inch. Sometimes you're going to leap forward by a mile, and sometimes you're going to leap forward by a centimeter or a millimeter. The important thing for you to realize about yourself is that you didn't go back. And if you did go back, that you keep fighting forward. You keep falling forward. There's a saying that people say, they say, if you fall, fall forward. And I agree with that very much so, especially when it comes down to the things that you wish to achieve in your life. However, I do have to stress the point that no matter how much you're stressing, no matter how frustrated you are, no matter how saddened you are by certain events, giving up control, your emotional control, is something that you need to remember that you don't necessarily want to do or you shouldn't do. Giving up that emotional control can lead you down negative paths. It can also lead you to those two no-no words.
What's that no-no?
Those no-no words are quit or give up.
You said 2.
That's 3 words. We'll just put a hyphen. Give up is, it's hyphenated. It makes it one word. So,
Okay.
just guys, gals, it's okay to stress. It's okay to get frustrated. It's okay to feel like you're taking on more than you can handle. But take things inch by inch, step by step, lily pad by lily pad. Get to the other side of that lake, my friends. And everything's going to be all right. It is. Always.
Yes. Just
Now-
remember something, okay? Those who are listening, make sure you share this information. Don't hug it. Don't hug it to yourself. You know what I mean? Share the information to your friends, your family, whoever it may be, your peers. They might need to hear this, But show up. Show up is very important, especially on the 30th. You need to show up.
We've got an event coming up, and we're going to talk about this at least more than once.
Yeah.
So we have an event. It's going to be going over women and minority-owned businesses, the how to register for that status, and the advantages of it. And our very own Holly Arbuckle is going to be teaching that seminar on July 30th from 5 to 7 p.m. at 202 Main. That is the venue and the address, but if you're plugging this into Google Maps, it is North 202 Main Street. And the first round is on who?
Taylor.
It ain't on me. It's on the mayor.
The second round is on Taylor.
No. I love y'all, but I don't have that kind of money.
Second round is on me, but you only can order water.
I'm good with that, too. Third round's on me for the water.
Yeah, so show up. Make sure you show up to the event. It's not just female. Everyone's welcome.
It's not just adults, just because it's a bar.
Everyone's
it's not
welcome.
Just, bring your kids. It's important for your little girls, your little boys at home to come out and understand that
Yes.
there are pathways that can help and that they can take advantage of, that are provided to them for their business and their future endeavors. Come on, bring the fam.
Yeah, bring the family, bring the kids, and that's the worst thing you can do is hold back information,
Take
and not
this.
share the information with the people you love. Okay, if you know this is going to help you with what you're doing, share the information to your kids. Teach them, let them learn the way you're learning. You know what I mean? Don't keep it away from your kids. There's no age restriction. We're not gonna check ID. The only time we'll check ID is if you're ordering alcohol beverages.
That's right. We
That's
are
it.
going to say IDs are checked for alcoholic beverages. Anybody under the age of 21 is going to be getting a non-alcoholic beverage. That's for sure. But it's still covered, at least the first round, by the mayor,
Yes.
Jody
And-
Chakowski.
And,
Thank
and you need to come out just to network. You know what I mean? Hear the information, network, Get to know the people that's in that room. They might be able to help you in somehow, some way in your life, no matter what situation you might be going through. That person you meet there might be the key to part of your success. Not all.
Part of it.
Part. But keep showing up. You have to keep showing up. Don't give me the excuse. Don't give him the excuse. Don't give yourself the excuse. Say, oh, but you know what? I run my own business and I don't have the time for it because I'm
Create
a one-man
the
show.
time.
You know, I'm a one-man show.
I'm a one-man show. Create the time.
I'm a one-man show.
You're not a one-man show. You can't say that.
I am not
You
a
shouldn't
one-man.
say that.
I'm a one-man show.
You're not a one-man show.
I manage.
You're managing.
Talking about managing, like Conroe Automotive is currently hiring a full-time technician. If you have your certification, please send your resume to San, S-A-N, at LakeConroeAuto.com. I'm looking for someone to fill my shoe. Pay is dependent on your experience and your skill level. Please do not send me a resume. Please do not call me, text me, send me a DM saying, hey, man, I work on cars all my life since the age of 5, and I broke down an engine and I put it back together myself. I'm not trying to hear that crap. You know what I mean? I hear it all day, every day.
What are some things you're looking for in an
Man,
employee, son?
the most important thing is this. I'm looking for a person that's patient, a person that knows their way around the garage, a person that's knowledgeable, willing to learn, and that doesn't know everything. Because you can't say I know everything. And especially they need to know how to diagnose or read a flow chart. If you can do that, you're qualified, okay? So send me a DM. I don't want a shade tree mechanic. I'm sick and tired of those guys, okay? I don't care if your skill level is, say, hey, I can work on my car. I did brakes. Anybody can do brakes. My daughter that's 10 years old can do brakes because I showed how to do brakes, okay? I'm not looking for that.
Show your
experience.
daughter how to do brakes.
I show her how to do brakes, change oil, you know, punch
Change
a guy
the
out,
oil.
do all that.
Defending themselves.
Yep. So
Right.
yes, that's what I'm looking forward to. We got a lot of things going on with our city. Big things are happening. You guys want to be at the
Huge
forefront.
things.
The forefront. Don't jump on the bandwagon when the train's left the station already. Be at the forefront. Okay?
And don't act like you're on the bandwagon if you're not on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
I was on that
like
bandwagon.
right
What
now,
bandwagon? When,
we
where,
are looking
how,
for
what was talked about? What'd you learn?
We are currently looking for hitchhiker right now. Those who are-
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
That's right.
Yeah.
We're looking for hitchhiker.
Hold on, man. I want to say something.
What's up?
Give me like 30 seconds of quiet. I need this. I need this for me. Hold on.
Go.
Hi, everybody. Lake Conroe Automotive here. Your one-stop shop for everything but diesel automotive needs, where we're honest, transparent, and we know how to diagnose all of your problems. Come on by, get your automotive needs resolved, and if you're lucky enough, there'll be some great treats and foods for you and the kiddos. Swing on through.
Was that a commercial?
For you, man!
Disclosure. We cannot diagnose all your problem. If you have a problem and you're losing hair, I can't help you with that, okay?
I said automotive problems.
You didn't say automotive problem. We could diagnose all your
Next
problems.
time, I got to be more specific. But before that, we've got a wonderful guest today, and man, is he great. He's going to be showing you guys something that you've never heard of, so
You
keep
might
an eye
heard
out.
of him. We call him Chris Gatlin.
Gatlin, not Gatlin's Barbecue. That's his brother. So
Is it really?
We're related.
they're related. That's it, everybody. Stay tuned.
Have a legal question? Are you a resident of Montgomery County? Call 281-645-6344 to talk to a volunteer attorney from the Woodlands Bar Association. We answer the phones on the first Monday of every month at 281-645-6344 from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. to provide general legal information and information about legal resources to Montgomery County residents.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Taylor Cobion with the OC Wellness in Conroe, Texas, and I'd like to start this off with a question. What's the most important part of your health? That's right, psychology. If your mind isn't in it, then you aren't in it, and that's the biggest part of my job, increasing your drive, energy, and personal happiness. While I'm looking for people experiencing chronic disease, pain, and fatigue, the first step to helping these people, aka you, is by assessing their and your mentality. The information and marketing out there can tend to lead you down a dark rabbit hole, but you've got to remember that your mind and body are what? An original. And you are the what? The captain. Together that's original captain, and that's what the OC stands for. Do you know anyone who visits the chiropractor but still doesn't experience lasting relief? If so, please send them my way. I'm Taylor Kobe, owner of the OC Wellness, reminding you to keep your health and wellness original.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Mike from Dance Time in Texas. Join me Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. as I count down the top 10 Texas Red Dirt songs that are packing the dance floor. I'll be featuring local artists and the story behind the hits, shows in the area, as well as new songs that make you want to dance. It's Dance Time in Texas with DJ Mike on Lone Star Community Radio, 104.5 KCZW and 106.1 KZCC, Conroe, Texas, or online, irlonestar.com.
There you go. What's up, everybody? We're here with the wonderful, the phenomenal Mr. Wonderful himself. It's Chris Gatlin, the founder of... Go ahead and tell everybody what you founded, Chris.
Blessed baby.
Whoop, whoop. Blessed baby.
Where every baby is a blessed baby.
That's right. Every baby is a blessed baby.
Every baby is a blessed baby.
That's real talk.
Yes. So, we got Chris.
That's him.
Chris Gatlin. He's famous.
He is famous.
He's famous.
He founded Gatlin's Barbecue.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Disclaimer.
That's not true.
That's false information.
It's false info. They're a family member.
So, Chris, we know each other from a group that we do network with each other.
Yes.
We're all in the same
We're
group.
all in the same group.
We're all in the same gang.
It's not a gang. Disclosure. It's not a gang. Those are violent words. So it is.
Well, I got initiated, so I don't know about you guys.
I got initiated,
too. That's a cult.
No,
That is.
I'd rather be in a gang than a cult.
Oh, I don't know, man. It's kind of cult-like. It's a little gang-like. But
It's family oriented.
it's
gang.
family oriented. It's peaceful. It's
Nostra Nostra.
loving. It's all about growing each other's businesses, and that's called B&I.
Yes.
B&I. So before we
BMC Moneymaker chapter.
ask you about your company, let's get to know Mr. Chris himself.
What's
Yeah.
going on, Mr. Chris?
Man, I don't even know where to start. Born and raised here in Houston, North Side, Klein High.
I would have gone to Klein High.
Oh, he about to say football scholarship.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Football scholarship, Middle Tennessee State. Moved around a while, but my family is here. So been to Atlanta and San Antonio, Houston, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And so no place like home. And my family's here. So that's why I'm
What
here,
happened
too.
to football?
I loved it. Started as a freshman, got hurt as a sophomore, but still started every year, at least one game. Loved it, man. Played every SEC school in the nation, Alabama, LSU at night. So I'll never forget those experiences.
Oh man, what a fun fact about you.
How was college ball?
Oh man, the best. It was hard. I mean, and so that kind of is where the work ethic comes. But a lot of hard work equals, more opportunities. And then when you get out into the real world, what's hard work for you isn't. You're way ahead of everybody else in regards to work ethic. So I took away as much as I could of always, want to do better, but it laid the groundwork for me doing my best every day. Never taking a day off. And so I learned a lot, truly.
Tell us some of the discipline that you learned.
Oh man, teamwork, hard work, sacrifice.
Okay, wait. Break that down.
Okay.
Teamwork, hard work, sacrifice. Start with teamwork.
Yeah.
Break that down. What is that?
So we were talking about you can't do anything by yourself. You need a team. You need a mastermind group, like Napoleon Hill said. And so if you have that framework of team and instilled in you at an early age, you know that you can win championships with that same mentality.
Is it ever too late to learn teamwork?
No, you can always join a team. It's really about like-minded individuals moving forward together in a sense of harmony. And you can call that any team.
I love that.
Yeah.
So now hard work.
Oh, man. Yeah. Willingness to toil when everyone else is asleep. I guess could sum that up. If you're doing the things that other people aren't doing, they want to rest instead. You're getting better when other people are asleep. You're making progress when other people are comfortable with mediocrity. Yes, that's hard work.
I love it. I love it. And next was
Sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes for yourself and the team. Governing dynamics, basically. Do what's best for yourself and the team, and that sometimes means not putting yourself first, putting others ahead of yourself in order for the whole team to win.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, how important is that? Do you still follow those three principles today?
I do. Because of the results. I'm a results-oriented kind of person. I don't like to just pretend like I'm doing things and then expecting things to work if they don't. And so if I'm putting something into it and I'm seeing results, or if I've seen results, then I know that's usually a good indicator of I'm on the right track or not.
I like that. I like that a lot.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah, it does. I heard somebody say the other day, somebody said, I just want to have a normal life. And then somebody responded, yeah, normal life is great if you want to settle.
Yeah.
And
right.
What you're saying right now is reminding me of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, to want to get better every day separates you from so many people. If you actually wake up and improve in some way or get better in some way every day, just do your best and have that in the back of your mind. How can I move forward? How can I be pragmatic? And just kind of taking little baby steps every day, putting those little bricks up and building until you have an empire. And people will think it came overnight, but you'll know it was years of hard work.
But not every day is a smooth day.
No.
And it doesn't come easy at all.
I agree.
So
you need those days.
In those days for you, how do you separate or how do you come face to face with adversity where people are trying to slow you down? Family, that be family. Hey, bro, let's go out and drink. Let's go out and eat. Let's go have a good time. I bought us 2 tickets to the game, but you got work to do. How do you deal with those type of situation?
It's all an experience based on the improvement in my character. So that way, that does 2 things. It separates me from taking it personal in a negative way, if that is the case. But it allows me the freedom to learn, to take that experience as a learning experience, even if it was a bad one, because I can learn something from every experience, good or bad. I just have to be willing to look for it and learn from it and get better from it. So if somebody attacks me in a negative way for whatever reason, number one, I don't blame them. Even if they come up and slap me in my face, they're programmed that way. I want to hit them back, obviously, and I might, but I don't blame them. I have to be like, what can I learn here? Even if it's like so far out of anything I can fathom, it's there, and I just have to be willing to look and understand that it's for my betterment as a person. It removes so much.
It removes negative energy from your heart, mind, and spirit.
Stress, it's like, okay, there's a lesson here. And so that kind of lets everything else fly by the wayside.
I like it. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Not blaming people. And an analogy I've used before has been whenever people get in a car accident, a lot of times people the first thing they try to do is find somebody to blame.
Right.
Versus thinking about, all right, this has happened. What could I have done better? Okay, yes, I know that there's a law and, technically you were in the wrong, legally speaking. But at the end of the day, what could I have done better? What could I have done differently?
Exactly.
Questioning yourself so that way you can further grow. I love that. And I
agree.
see that all over you.
Yeah. When you can't go back to what doesn't work. I can't go back to what doesn't work. Blaming other people doesn't work on the decisions I make. It just doesn't. Being selfish doesn't work. And so I can't keep doing things that don't work. I won't do things that don't work.
And I think
that's how you got that Amazon's Choice Award.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we were Amazon's Choice on Amazon. Bless baby blankets.
That's right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That back to being that way right there is, you said experience.
Yeah.
That what separate two individual, a person with experience and a person that's inexperienced.
Exactly.
People will go through life and go through hardship, but if they can't see that there's a lesson to be taught and learned there, they can never grow.
And they're gonna repeat it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and this is the whole point of this whole YPC thing. You know what I mean? It's like we have guests on like yourself that will hit on things that others have other ways of dealing with, you know what I mean? Experience and inexperience. And I hope everyone that's listening is taking note, you know what I mean? It's just such incredible information where if you really want to get ahead, there's always different mentors. And everybody that we have on the show are mentors, has been through it. You
Exactly.
can learn so much from different masters.
Exactly.
You can.
You can. Absolutely.
You can hear the same message once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and eventually, don't be that person that gets frustrated with that.
Yeah.
That says, I've already heard this before. Someday, someone's going to say that same thing in just a slightly different way, and all of a sudden, that thing might click differently inside of you.
Exactly.
Because I have to admit, I just learned something today. And
Chris.
exactly what he said. It's like, I'm guilty, and I'm human, and I admit my issue and my fault. But yes, from what you said, I really do have to change my way. You know, quit blaming people. Quit blaming people, because once you blame somebody, you give them control. And I appreciate the lesson that I learned from you today. But besides all that, Chris.
Wait.
High
One more
five.
thing.
No.
What he said, the admittance, the guilty of, and I
Yeah.
really need to change my way.
Yeah.
So you're
That's
making
the first part. That's the ownership of it is the first step.
the recognition and
Yes,
then
the
the
awareness.
admittance, the awareness.
Yep.
Now, what are the steps that people can take to begin to change their way?
Yeah.
How do people? I want this to go to both of you two.
I wanted
How
to
do
go to
people
you too.
change their way? Go,
Let's do it.
Chris.
Do your best. If it can't be simpler than that. Whatever you're doing, give your best at that moment. I want you guys to have my best right now. That's in the back of my mind. Whoever you're in front of, give your best. Don't judge them. Don't blame them. Allow them to be who they're supposed to be, who they're sent here to be, and be a person of your word. That's it, man. A great book Marlise recommended to me recently is
Who's Marlise?
Oh man, the Canna Boss.
What's the cannonballs?
I can't. I mean,
Is it
I can't.
a cannonball?
Is it a cannonball? Is it the boss cannonball?
It's healing through CBD. If I had to put a label on it, and she is an expert at that. She recently recommended a book called The 4 Agreements to me, and that it's basically is what I just discussed. Doing your best, being a person of your word. Don't judge people. Don't assume anything, and the rest will take care of itself.
I love it.
But
So
do your
agreements.
best. Do your best and don't quit.
Write
Do
that
your
down.
best and don't
Write it
quit.
down.
Do
Pause
your
and write
best
it
and
down.
don't quit.
And if you have to keep telling yourself that, keep telling yourself that.
Yes.
Now, when you say do your best, are you doing your best, the best that you can do, or because sometimes a lot of people always look for, okay, I'm not gonna do my best right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They look for competition, and that's the reason why competition drives the economy. You know what I mean? You gotta play with the market. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, he's making that move. My competitor's moving in. I gotta strategize and see what I can do to outsmart him, outbeat him, and have this competitive edge. So, would you think that doing your best would be better if you have a competitor, or what do you call that?
Adversary.
An adversary.
I think it would make you better, and because it would create a situation where you have to think outside of the box. And so a lot of times, if we don't have that person pushing us or driving us to get better or think more creatively, we become stagnant. And so having that person, again, the experience of it, it's one person, oh, that's my enemy, I hate them, they're trying to ruin me and my family. The other person, what are they doing? How can I learn from them? How can I get better? You know what I mean? It's really just a small tweak, but it makes all the difference. So if you can see a situation, competition is capitalism. That's what makes our country better, in my opinion. I don't want to get into that, but it helps because of the creative process that it brings and the price. The consumer is in mind, not the business. the consumer's best interest is what drives competition.
Yep. You don't want to be stagnant.
No.
No, you don't want to be. And that's the reason why people get excited when they go to a football game, a basketball game, because they see two rivals going at it.
Yeah.
And they seeing the best out of both teams.
Exactly,
You know
because
what I mean?
they brought the best out of each other.
Exactly.
And for the betterment, for the benefit of everyone there. Exactly.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible. What do you have to say?
No. Go ahead. On change.
On what?
On change.
On change of what?
How are you going to make those changes?
How are you going to give your best
How are you gonna
tomorrow?
give your
Starting
best?
tomorrow, how are you going to give your best to your family tonight? How are you going to give your best to your business tomorrow?
Decision and action. So when I go home from work today, I know I'm tired, I know I'm exhausted, but I have to decide to make sure that if I give this much time at work, I have to dedicate the equal amount, if not more time, to my family. Because what you invest in now, you will see the results later in the future. You know what I mean? If I ignore my family and my kid, that relationship is pretty much going to crumble sooner or later. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I have to invest. I have to decide to give the time to my family, spend time, quality time, and then not just decide, but I have to act and do it. Because you can decide, say, you know what, I know I'm exhausted, but I'm going to go home and play with my kids and my wife and talk to them and have dinner and all that stuff. But as soon as you get home, all that is out the window. But like, you know what, I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. I just want to relax. Like, hey, kids, shut the hell up. Go upstairs. You know what I mean? Go upstairs. I don't want to hear. I'm too exhausted. I don't want to hear nothing. Babe, where's the food? Why it's not done yet? No, none of that. You have to make a decision and then take action.
Yes.
That's the change right there. You know, we can all decide. We can all decide to want to be better.
Exactly.
And it sounds good right there mentally, and you can be prepared. But when it comes to the time to when you really need to put action involved in it, and you don't act on your decision, then everything else is just garbage, all BS, and you create a bad habit, and it's going to keep on creating this cycle over and over and over until you make a change to really. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo!
Man, well said.
Well said. I love that. I love that.
I love it.
So change, like, I love competition, and I get extremely competitive sometimes. And something that I worked really
Time
hard.
out. Talking about competition, and you work really hard. It didn't show like this past Saturday. We got our butt whooped on volleyball.
Hey, man. That was just as much your fault as it was mine.
I'm saying,
don't
Why are you blaming? You're already not changing.
I got a cramp in my neck.
It's easy because
Teamwork.
some things are automatic, so but awareness of them.
Automatically
Yes.
suck. No, I'm just messing with you guys.
But
He's
what
awesome.
took me a long time was competing with myself.
Yes.
And I don't think that a lot of people in general know exactly what that means. Recognizing what you're doing today, what you're doing, and thinking, okay,
Right.
what else can I do tomorrow? How can I take these things to the next level?
Exactly.
And sometimes, and for me, whenever I learned how to compete with myself, it wasn't because of a competitor. It was because I needed to know. So I sought things out, and I looked for mentors, and I looked for role models, and I tried, because eventually you can get stuck. And mentors for me were wonderful. So something I did, I readjusted very, very recently, was having a local mentor, a national mentor, and an international mentor. And I have 3 people in each field.
Wow.
So I have 3 people that I can be with physically, here locally. I can drive to. They're here. And then I have 3 people nationally that I can get on the phone, or I can call, or I can Zoom with, that are in my field, that have already accomplished what I want to accomplish. Help, please. And then I have 3 people internationally that have been able to create an international based company, an international success. These are people that I can now reach out to, and those people help me. Sure, I can look at them. I don't look at them as competitors. I look at them as, guys, I'm trying to figure out how to take this to the next level. Help. What can I do? How can I excel? I need to know how to do this. Being the better me each day. Making sure that, okay, my social media engagement is this today. I need more tomorrow. How do I do that? Coming up those strategies. And it's not just thinking about how to, and when they tell me these things that I can do, okay, this is what I need to do. Okay, now you dissect that into 5 daily things. And you take those little 5 daily things, and these are the things that you're working toward. And all those 5 daily things are working toward that betterment of you, that goal that you're trying to reach, because that goal is something that you chose for a reason to better yourself. And I do want to make sure that, don't go out there trying to be a better serial killer. It's, be a better you that inspires other people, and be a better you to help others. Helping others will also help yourself. I promise it will. And that's the most recent thing that I've redone for myself, was changing those mentors, making sure that it wasn't just somebody here locally, but all over the place. If you see somebody that you like on social media and they're doing what you do and you love them, reach out to them, ask them, what's the worst they can say? No? Or they might not respond at all? That's not so bad, right? So reach out to them and say, hey, I love what you do, and I want to get there myself. Can you please help me? Can you please be my mentor? Can I reach out to you maybe once a month or every now and then and ask for some advice? Give it a shot. It might work. It might not, but that's okay too. Just smile and carry on.
That's right.
Well said.
That's incredible. So with all that said, you guys, I hope you guys
What
took
do you
this
do,
valuable
Chris?
lesson in this. Take notes. So that's out the way. That lesson was free. Next time you want to hear more, please
Bring a
get
bottle
with
of
me.
hot sauce.
Get with me.
Bring a lunch.
We'll tell you how to be charged. I can take Venmo, Cash App, and all that good stuff.
You're
But it's
never
not
going to be
about us.
charged. It's not about us. It's
We need
about
Blessed
Chris.
Baby. We need to
It's
know
about Blessed Baby. What is Blessed
Yeah,
Baby?
what is Blessed Baby? And how did you
Well-
come up with the name?
Man, wow. Yeah. This kind of vision started a few years ago. Conversation between me and my wife. How can we have a better life? How can we make more money, create more streams of income? Amazon came up as a great place to sell an item, and we started going through samples of everything. She was pregnant at the time, so we started heading towards the baby direction. And so just pacifier samples, onesies, blankets, and we started narrowing down on the blankets because of the way my daughter interacted with them. She loved them. We got 100% cotton, 100% bamboo, and then the 70-30 mix that we use right now. And watching her play with them and interact and just love it. And it was just a blanket, that kind of helped us make that decision, the softness. And so went online, found a graphic designer to help me with the logo. Initially, it had freckles. It was blue. It had like a little alfalfa hair piece coming up. We tweaked it, to what you see right now. And then just been literally one step at a time for the past few years.
I love that. 70-30 what? 70% what? 30%?
70% bamboo, 30% cotton.
Why 70% bamboo? Why 30% cotton?
So, thank you. Let me backtrack. When we were initially looking at materials to use, bamboo is great for it's hypoallergenic, it's antimicrobial, it's it retains less moisture, so it doesn't retain the odor as bad. Just a ton of great properties. And so once I knew that I decided on that, and then the cotton mixture made it a lot softer. So it was just kind of a best of both worlds.
I love it.
Yeah.
And
now our shirts are made from the same materials. And I guess what separates us a couple things, but the vibrational aspect of it. We haven't even really talked about vibration. We've been talking a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's hear about this.
Go ahead.
I believe that everything is energy vibrating at a different frequency. One of my favorite inventors growing up is Nikola Tesla. And so he believed in 369. So I found a 3D model of that vortex math, and it basically forms a torus, like a donut. So the company I found is iPyramids. They make these toruses with 3.5 jacks at the bottom that you can plug in a device. So I found the Solfeggio app, free app. 528 was on here, so I plugged it in my phone, plugged it into the Taurus coil, and that's how I influence the environment for my blankets. My thinking is we're all products of our environment. We are who we are because of the dominant vibrations of when we were coming up. But we can also change our environment because we can influence it. So I use the coil to influence the environment of my blankets for 24 hours at 528 hertz, which is known for positive transformation healing and DNA repair. So I'll expose these into that environment so that it locks in on a quantum level, a deep, deep level. And whenever the baby uses it, it blesses them. And so I also use that for my shirts. I use 963 for my shirts, same principle, but the 963 frequency promotes oneness with our source, oneness with God, which is our original state. And so I'm doing all this and I'm saying all this because everything is energy, and I always pray that God help me raise my vibration. And this is a way for me to help others raise theirs.
I love that. That's phenomenal.
That was kind of long, but
no,
No,
it
glad
it was just right.
You
Yeah.
definitely broke it down to a level where this is what sets you apart from everything else.
Exactly.
You can go buy
Everything else.
yourself
No one
a
else
blanket.
is doing this, I
Yeah,
promise you.
You can go buy yourself a blanket at the dollar store, at Walmart, at Target. Go for it.
I gotta say something before it gets before people disengage here, because some people disengage when they hear any type of energy or vibrational talk. Guys, gals, I want you to, if you disagree, or if it's not necessarily energy transference, any of that is not necessarily your belief. I want you to take one moment and realize something. This man cares enough to do that. Period.
True.
So you're getting something with these blankets, with these shirts, with Bless Baby, with Chris, that you're not getting with a lot of other people. That's the fact that he cares as much as he does.
Exactly. He's putting
That's true. I do. care.
energy, frequency, science, spiritual into a blanket.
Yes.
You can go get a blanket anywhere else, and it can smell like crap because they fart on it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
And you want that? Do you want that blanket? I don't
No.
want that blanket.
No.
I want a blanket. I'm not gonna bless my baby with a fart blanket.
Exactly.
People can fart on the Bless Baby blankets too, son.
No, but it's not out of the box. Smell like fart.
That's true.
You got a good
That's
point.
true.
Okay, so I gotta put it out there. All I know is that no other individual that you know, and you might not care too much about a blanket, but when you realize that the value you're getting from this blanket is more valuable than you know,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
you want to make sure that your baby is safe, that the frequency that's going inside of the baby will show when the baby gets older.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, guys, we're bombarded with frequencies all day. I mean, from our cell phones, from TV, we don't know what those frequencies are, but we're absorbing them. And so this is a way for we can control it and have it influence us in a positive way, harmonious way. So,
Chris, you've gotten I know you do events.
yes,
So
thank you.
Can you talk about those, please?
Thank you. So we do events as well at hospitals. The one coming up, and Katie is going to be our third one. The first one, well, the event itself, we donate we donate blankets to babies in the NICU. We also feed nurses that are in the NICU, and then we make a basket for a family in the NICU who needs it the most. I was lucky enough to have San cater the last event for us. The nurses loved it. Man, they loved it. I appreciate you guys. And so the next one, that event, we fed 150 nurses, and we gave 150 blankets. And I don't remember feeling as much gratitude that day. It's been so long. It was just such a gratitude-filled day. And so the next one is August 6th at the Katy campus. We try to do all these events as hospital events, local events. And so, yeah, man, that's a big part of the business as well, because it really feels good to work and give back to the community and to involve sponsors and local businesses and to bless as many people as we possibly can.
If you guys want to participate in it, blessing a baby, blessing these nurses,
Yes.
Exactly. Be a part.
How
be a part of
how do
Blessed
they reach
Baby.
out to you?
Email me. Go to the website, or excuse me, you can
What's your
email me
website?
at, the website is www.blessedbaby.co, and you can email me at info@blessedbaby.co.
Love it. And your social media is?
Facebook is Blessed Baby LLC.
Got it.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
What is that? Where you said incumbent, or
NICU.
NICU?
Nick.
Can
Oh.
you educate me on NICU because I never heard the word. I don't know what that is.
Oh, no, I appreciate you asking. I assume it because I've experienced it. The NICU is the intensive care unit for babies. So both my daughters were in the NICU when they were born. One of them had like a stomach atresia, and the other one had eating issues. And so they keep these babies in a room together, away from mom and dad. We had to come down and see her every day, and then we were only limited to how much time we could spend there. But the nurses who take care of those babies are just superstars. Like, they are on the ball, you know what I mean? Like, the level of care is incredible. And so having an opportunity to give back to them and also bless the babies, it was just like a no-brainer for us.
There you go.
And I think you're a superstar also. Chris, thank you so much for coming on the show. You've been absolutely wonderful. Everybody, please go check out his website. Follow him on Facebook for all of the upcoming events.
Amazon is most
involved.
importantly.
And go and get yourself a blanket on Amazon.
Amazon.
Support
Bless
and check it
baby.
out. Go ahead, check it out. We'll be
Amazon
back to you here
choice.
soon. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
What is homelessness? Have you seen how parents struggle to find a job when they have neither transportation or childcare? What about the children sleeping in cars with nothing to eat? Families shouldn't have to struggle to survive, and children should not be homeless. Family Promise of Montgomery County serves the needs of homeless families and their children. Learn about partnership opportunities and how you can help at www.familypromiseofmc.org or call 936-441-8778.
Relax with a cup of joe or your favorite drink for the Conroe Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce Chamber Chat. The show airs on the first Tuesday of the month at 11 a.m. on Lone Star Community Radio. Join hosts Courtney Galley and Brian Bondi as they chat about the Chamber's events and programs for the month and invite Chamber members into the studio to talk about their upcoming events and businesses. Learn about your Chamber with Chamber Chat every first Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Hey there, this is Kathy Sanders reminding you about a local treasure, the new Danville store located next to the Hyatt Hotel in Market Street, The Woodlands. Shopping at the new Danville store, you will find quality, locally produced items for those hard to buy for friends, co-workers, and family members, while supporting a great cause. Shop local, shop for a cause, shop the new Danville store at Market Street or online.
Hey everybody, we're back, and it's time for the Wheel of Death, the WOD, the WOD, not workout of the day. It's been coined as the Wheel of Death. Okay, for all of those listeners and for our guests that don't know what the Wheel of Death is, San and myself are going to have a wheel spun. Whoever it lands on, either San or myself, is going to be paired with Chris. Then Chris is going to get asked a random trivia question, and if he gets that trivia question correct, that means that whoever it doesn't land on, whoever's not paired with Chris, has to eat something that's on the Wheel of Death. If he gets it incorrect, that means Chris and the person he's paired with have to eat the item on the Wheel of Death.
Wow.
Now,
Can we not do this?
who's paired with Chris?
Can we not do this?
I'm scared.
No, I know, but can we not play this time?
Let's flip a coin.
I really don't
Oh,
want to play this.
jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's San. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Let's just do an easy question.
I
Yeah,
can't
let's-
control the
let's do the
easiness
hard
of. Archie walks 5 kilometers in 2 hours. How far
no,
does he
math
walk
question.
in 5 hours?
Oh my gosh.
Multiple choice. Son, put your phone down.
Oh, I can't use a calculator?
No calculator. Everybody's phones are down.
All right, go ahead.
Chris only. Archie walks 5 kilometers in 2 hours. How far does he walk in 5 hours? 17.5 kilometers,
I can't use a calculator.
10.5 kilometers, 12.5 kilometers, or 7.5 kilometers. You have 30 seconds.
Wait, no. Repeat the question and say it slowly this time.
5 kilometers in 2 miles. How many kilometers in
No, 5 kilometers in 2 hours. See,
2
read it slowly.
hours? 5 kilometers in 2 hours.
5 kilometers in 2 hours. How far? Uh-oh.
5 hours. How many kilometers in 5 hours? What are the choices?
It changed.
Oh.
You gotta read it slowly, or you want me to read-
But the question changed. Uh-oh. We've got a new question if you're okay with that.
Let's go to the next question.
Let's just set.
keep it-
What does CC stand for in client emails?
Copy.
Catched,
Oh, go ahead.
commit. Go ahead.
No.
You sounded like you knew
Finish
it.
it. Go ahead and finish it.
Carbon copy, credible carrier, closed collusion, or catched, commit. Commit.
Copy.
Which one?
Copy.
Copy. The carbon copy?
copy.
Wait.
Damn.
Is it carbon copy?
After that look, I don't know.
Or
You don't know
okay,
why.
hold on. The answers go: carbon copy, credible carrier, closed collusion, catched, commit.
When I CC someone, I include someone else on an email to someone else. So I copy them on that email.
You do.
So I don't know why it would be called anything other than that. Is what
So you're going with.
Carbon copy.
but
Why are you talking?
But carbon doesn't make. I don't know why it'd be carbon copy, but that's the only.
It's a
word.
trick question.
Oh, it says what does the CC stand for
Yes.
when you
Yes.
send an email?
Yes. You need
But-
both C's.
Uh huh.
So what does.
It's
You
some-
shush.
No, hold on.
No.
Then, okay, but I'm playing with him, right?
No, you don't. That's not. You. How many
Okay.
times have you played this game?
I'm turning
Oh
around.
man.
All right, I'm changing the question.
No, go. I'm not looking.
What does CC stand
I'm looking at TV. Can you see me?
for in email? What does CC stand in email clients?
An email client.
For what does CC stand in email clients?
Give him the answer.
Carbon copy, credible carrier, closed collusion, or catched commit?
I would just have to say copy.
Finish like the two words.
Carbon copy.
You're going with carbon copy? That's correct.
Yeah. Yay.
What am I?
All right.
Let's see.
We did it.
Oh, I'm so not happy.
You kind of knew that already.
Should we give him a mulligan?
Yes.
Hey, keep it down, dude. Oh shoot.
Oh man. Are you really gonna eat that?
Keep it down. We still have neighbors. In the evening, I think we can make as much noise as possible. Hold on. Don't scream, but take it to the camera.
Wow.
Right there, that camera right there. I can see
Is it? Wait, am I?
that camera, whatever camera you want.
I'm right here.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, I've been looking at the wrong camera all day.
Told me to look at that camera.
That's a huge. What is? Ugh.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I am not happy about this.
Oh.
If my screams of terror did not, it's just, there goes a leg. And an eyeball fell off. Oh, it's out.
That's a huge. That's the biggest bug I've ever seen.
So,
Wow.
oh, shit. I mean,
That's a big water bug.
Wow.
oh, shit.
Is there a way out? Do you have some leverage on him, son? Do you need anything?
Nope, I don't need nothing. Do you want that or the scorpion?
Oh wow.
What?
Or you want a smaller one? The smaller one?
Smaller bug?
Eat the water bug.
Oh, okay. never
Is
mind.
this the water bug?
That is the water bug.
Do we know that for sure?
You know you're not terrified of that.
Wow.
That's all protein.
That's
No, I'm terrified of it.
Damn.
You know, man, guys, I'm so scared right now, and I'm
Wrap it
going.
up.
I can't go that fast, man. I can't do this that fast.
Go
This
ahead,
is
record it.
this is so scary. Wait, where am I at now, Dick? Look how big this bug is.
Okay. This is what happened when you lose in the Wheel of Death.
That's what happens when you lose in the wheel of
Hey,
death.
don't scream, because you know Dick won us 20 times already.
Is it? Dick Warner's.
3, 2.
No, don't count me down. Stop it. You stop that right now.
You're just prolonging it.
I'm thinking about not thinking. I'm thinking about not thinking. Oh,
Yeah, look at
oh
that,
my
guys.
god. Oh my god.
You gotta face your fear.
I'm sweaty.
Be an entrepreneur.
You gotta face your fear.
No
You gotta
fear.
face your fear. You gotta face your fear. You gotta face your fear. You gotta face your fear, and you gotta be an entrepreneur. You gotta
Close
face
your
your fear.
eyes,
You
let
gotta.
me see.
I'm not gonna close my eyes because then it's more terrifying. You gotta face your fear. You gotta be an entrepreneur. You gotta face your fear. You gotta be an entrepreneur. You gotta face your fear. You gotta bite this little sucker's head off. Just do it.
I don't even want to hear the crunch.
I don't want to hear the crunch either. And you gotta face your fear. 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 It fell out. Damn it.
You gotta eat it.
It just popped out my mouth. It's so gross.
Oh
Eat
wow.
Eat it.
Oh
Just eat it.
man.
Shows, go.
Oh.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Okay, guys.
Wow.
That's the Wheel of Death right there. Make sure you guys tune in every Friday at noon, 104.5 and 106.1 on Lone Star Community Radio. You can also watch this live on our YouTube channel, YPC936, Facebook, all that good stuff. Send us a DM if you're trying to get on the show. If you would like to sponsor and participate, if you were looking for sponsor, if you want to sponsor us, it's a nonprofit, so we can, produce more content. Get with us. Other than that, guys, stay tuned for the next episode next week, Friday, and also July 30th. Don't forget,
July 30th. Don't forget.
5 p.m.